And finally, we'll introduce you to Chunk, the fat bear champion, weighing over 500 kilograms. We'll have more on that story coming up. Now, a change of tone, and bear in mind the next story is of the lighter variety, but it's one we've been following all week. The finals of the annual Fat Bear contest have now concluded, and a bear called Chunk, there he is on the screen, has come out top. The contest took place in Alaska's Katmai National Park. Despite 2 injuries, including a broken jaw, probably after a fight with another bear, Chunk gained more than 96,000 votes. Well, Chunk's been on quite the journey. Here is how he looked in July. Now let's take a look at what he was like 2 months later. Wow, what have they been feeding him? Weighing over 500 kilograms there. Well, we can answer that question because Naomi Boak is the media ranger at Katmai National Park. What have you been feeding him then?
We don't feed them. Imagine if we did. I just want to say, as someone who works to protect wildlife, I'm very saddened by the loss of Jane Goodall and hope that our happy event that connects people to nature can inspire them to do things like Jane Goodall did.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing that tribute. Just before we go on to bears then, what did she mean to someone like you?
Well, when I was in college, she was there. I went to Stanford, and so many of my friends worked with her. She fought for wildlife and all living things. And that's what we do with Fat Bear Week. We're trying to draw attention to how incredible ecosystems are when they're healthy, like the Brooks River, and what an amazing thing these bears are. And we need to protect them because the lands are not always protected and wildlife is not always protected. But why not have a happy event like Fat Bear Week to get people inspired?
Indeed, that's a really fitting transition because we might joke about Fat Bear Week, but as you say, Naomi, there's a serious point to it all.
Yes, there is. I mean, these bears work all summer long to fatten up and survive over the winter. And if they didn't have that healthy ecosystem of the Brooks River with all that salmon in it, they wouldn't be able to do that. But they do have that. So we celebrate that with a fun contest of Fat Bear Week. And as you saw with Chunk, he is a successful bear and a resilient bear because he had a broken jaw at the beginning of the season. That's a permanent, terrible injury, but he ate and got really fat.
Just very briefly, if I may, Naomi, how is Chunk going to celebrate?
I think by eating some more and then going to sleep and hibernating for a few months.
Okay, sounds like what I need to do now, Naomi. Eat some more and go to sleep as well. But alas, I'm still in the studio. Naomi, thank you very much as well for sharing that tribute to Jane Goodall and, of course, explaining a bit more about the Fat Bear contest and actually why it matters.